confused, you don't know where to put the money because it's something of value. But Islam is much greater than that. You know, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you think is, what am I supposed to do in order for me to preserve my iman so that my iman is not taken away from me? Because this is something precious that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me. How can I keep this gift of iman? How can I perpetuate it? How can I make it grow? That is our biggest responsibility. Every time, how to strengthen our iman and to make our iman grow. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us, according to our aqidah, as people who follow the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that iman is made up of three things. How many things? Three things. Qawl, wa'tiqad, wa'amal. Firstly, what we believe in the heart. If someone talks to me about Allah, Allah is one. We must worship only Allah. We must make the ibadat. The first thing that comes is the faith, the iman in my heart, right? I believe what he's saying is true. Allah is the only one worthy of worship. But am I already a mu'min? Am I a believer? Am I a Muslim? Not yet. I'm not yet a Muslim. What has come into my heart is conviction that what the person is talking about is true. How am I going to become a Muslim? I need to make a declaration. I need to tell the person, I believe that what you say is true. There is no one worthy of worship except Allah, and Muhammad is a messenger of Allah. So I say, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How many things have I done? I've done two things, right? I've believed and I've pronounced. I've said, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But if I go home and sleep and never come to the mosque at all, will I be considered a Muslim? No, I'm not a Muslim. There is one more thing that's remaining. I came to the mosque, I believed, I made a declaration, but then I need to do what a Muslim does. Alright? I need to do what a Muslim does. What does a Muslim do? A Muslim comes to the masjid, and a Muslim prays 5 times a day. A Muslim fasts during the month of Ramadan. A Muslim does the certain things that we're supposed to do, which identify us as Muslims. Now, a combination of these three things, the belief in my heart, the declaration which I made with my mouth, and my actions make up what is called iman, and that's what makes us Muslims. So if one of these three components goes missing, then our iman is incomplete. Alright? I'm a Muslim. I said La ilaha illallah. Yes, but there is a part which is remaining. We need to see you at the masjid. You need to come and pray 5 times a day. Once you do that, then your iman becomes complete. If you don't do that, then your iman becomes naqis, it's incomplete. If you're a Muslim, then you should not do the things which Allah has forbidden. For example, don't commit adultery because you're a Muslim. If you do that, then something is missing. What is missing? The actions. The actions are important. Brother, if you're a Muslim, then don't steal. What happens if you steal, then something is missing? Something which is supposed to make you a Muslim. Obedience. You're supposed to obey Allah. You know, some people, when you say, brother, your iman has gone down, we need you to improve your iman, he says, how can you know that my iman has gone down? Did you enter my heart to see how much iman I have? No, we don't need to enter your heart. You understand? We don't need to enter your heart because iman is not just found in the heart. We are looking at your actions. If we don't see you at the masjid, we conclude that your iman has gone down. Because the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us that iman yazid wa yanqus. Iman increases and it decreases. That's the way iman is. It's never stationary. It's never something like Allah has given me 70 iman and my iman is just like that all the time. I think you can feel it in your heart sometimes. Sometimes you feel mashallah with a lot of nashat, you're active, you want to pray, you want to read Quran. Then sometimes shaitan just comes in and you don't feel like praying. Even when you stand in salah, you're not there, your mind is somewhere else. Know that your iman has decreased. Now, the main point is, how does iman increase and how does iman decrease? Alright? Yazidu bi-ta'a. When we obey Allah, our iman increases. Each time you sit down, like the way we sat down in front of the imam, and the imam is talking about what we should do, what we shouldn't do. At that particular time, the imam rises. As I'm talking to you right now, maybe you feel a change in your heart. You feel like your iman has improved. But when you do the opposite, when you listen to the opposite of what we are listening to right now, your iman decreases. For example, if I get my earphones, plug them into my ears, and start listening to a musician, for example, talking about how to fight people, talking about how to commit zina, talking about bad things. By the time you reach home, all the iman you acquired here has disappeared. It's gone. So you find if you listen to music at night, before going to sleep, you will not wake up tomorrow morning for Fajr. That's a guarantee. You try it. Before you go to sleep, music, movie, and other things which are not good, usually you don't wake up for Fajr. But if you go to bed, before you go to bed, you take a mushaf, read 3 pages from the mushaf. Wallahi billah, you wake up for Fajr. Because your iman has increased. So this iman is precious. Always ask yourself, what I'm about to do, is it bound to increase my iman or will it decrease my iman? If you know it's something which is going to decrease your iman, don't touch it. The mouth, the ears, the eyes, these are the receptacles, not so. You know that talking too much decreases your iman. When you're in the company of people, if there is nothing good to say, just keep quiet, and your iman will remain in. Man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir. He that believes in Allah and the last day, فَلْيَقُلْ خَيْرًا. Let him say some good things. أَوْ لِيَسْكُتْ. If there's nothing good to say, just keep quiet. You ever heard of a person who fell into trouble because of not talking? Because of keeping quiet? To say, he is in trouble right now because he kept quiet? Never get into trouble. When do you get into trouble? When you talk too much. You come into a majlis, talk. Someone is going to hear something bad from you and you find yourself in big trouble. Everyone knows that. Even in the dunya we know that. You know when you have a lawyer and you call him, you say, I'm in trouble, I've been arrested by the police, my lawyer, please come. What does the lawyer say? Don't say anything. Keep quiet until I come. Alright? If they ask you anything, say, no comment. Where were you last night? No comment. What were you doing while we found you? No comment. You know why? Comment is trouble. Comment is trouble. And those arresting you say, anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. Being quiet is much better. It preserves your iman. So let's take care of our tongues. Take care of our eyes. Don't look at everything. You know the road, everywhere we walk, is full of evil. Lots of ma'asiyah. The first time you look, obviously it's inevitable, but you see this ma'asiyah here. Once you turn away, don't look again. If you do it, you are bringing a sickness to your heart. Your heart is going to be sick. You could miss salah because of something you saw in the road. Your whole life could be destroyed because of something bad you saw with your eyes. Keep your eyes. Your ears. Don't listen to everything people have to say. People lie. People gossip. If you find someone seated talking about people, saying bad things about them, say, Ma'adallah, stand up and leave. Because if you sit with them, if you're not saying anything, your iman will be affected. If they're saying some bad things about my brother and I'm seated there, I'm not talking, but my iman is going to be affected. Just stay away. Where bad things are being said, please don't sit. That way, we will preserve this precious gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. But if we open our eyes and open our ears and talk anyhow, very soon we will lose our iman, and that's a big loss. The biggest loss. The biggest loss. إِنَّ الْخَاسِرِينَ الَّذِينَ خَسِرُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ وَأَهْلِيهِمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. The biggest losers are those who lose their souls and their families on the day of judgment. You lose $100,000, that's nothing. It is nothing. You lose your house, you lose your whatever, it's nothing compared to the loss of iman. When you lose your iman, you've lost everything. That's why when we have a musibah, when we have a problem, like I lose money, something bad has happened to me, I always say, and this is taught by the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Umar bin al-Khattab radiyallahu anhu, always say, Alhamdulillah, it's a problem, but the problem is not in my deen. You understand? I have a problem quite right. Maybe I lost my son, la qaddar Allah, or I lost my father, like the shaykh was saying. Say, this is a big problem, but Alhamdulillah, it's not in my deen. Because if it's in my deen, then it's a bigger problem. I lose my iman. You'd rather lose your son. It's qadar. It's qadar. We're all sad, but it's not the same as losing iman. I lose my business. It's qadar. It hurts, but not the same as losing iman. What does it help a man to lose his iman and keep his money? If someone said, we want to make you the richest kafir in the world, would you accept that? So I want to make you the richest kafir in the world. You say, no, please. I would rather be what I am, but remain a Muslim, right? So we want to make you the richest man in the world, but you have to be a kafir. You say, oh, thank you very much. I'll remain what I am. I don't want to be a kafir. The kuffar came to the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and said, Muhammad, we can find a solution to this problem. We shouldn't be fighting every time. So what we're going to be doing, 1 whole year, we worship Allah with you. Then the following year, we worship Lata and Uzza and Manat together with you. Worship together. What do you think? Nice solution. We worship Allah together, we worship Lata together. What did Allah say to the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Qul, say to them, Ya ayyuhal kafirun, you kafirun, la a'budu ma ta'budun. I don't worship what you worship. Wala antum a'biduna ma a'budan. You don't worship what I worship. Wala ana a'bidu ma a'badtum. I won't worship what you worship. Wala antum a'biduna ma a'budan. The same way you want to worship what I worship. Lakum dinukum, you have your deen, waliya deen, and I have my deen. They gave him a big offer. Muhammad will give you the best women in Makkah. We make you king of Makkah. He said no. Because of Islam. And no one of us would accept it. If they said today, become the president of Zambia, but you should be a kafir, would you accept that? You can't. So you love your iman, right? Everyone here loves their iman. If you can't even accept to be president and lose your iman, then you love your iman. But why waste it on useless things? You want music to take away your iman, movie to take away your iman, and talking too much to take away your iman. It's not worth it at all. So this advice is to me and to you as well, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may preserve our iman. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم وسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه